your favorite activity or part of the camp? Everything? You love skipping. And you're coming back soon, right? Okay, perfect. So, forehand first.
Hi, my name is Jason Barry. I'm a tennis coach here at Club Med Academies. It's been a pleasure having Natsumi here with us. Right now we're going to analyze her ground strokes and her serve. Okay, so when we take a look at the forehand, I like the initial athletic foundation right here. So she splits, good. Right here, we're using our legs to get nice and low. We're in the forehand grip, a nice wide base. That's excellent. And when she takes the racket back, right away she brings that elbow out right away to give herself the space. From here, she has a short backswing. What we got to be careful is that our backswing doesn't go too far back behind the body. Okay, we want to keep that backswing a little bit shorter. And then from here, we want to have that contact point a little bit more out in front. So when that happens, our contact point is more out in front. And we're able to really accelerate all the way through the ball over the shoulder. And we need that wide base at the end of the swing. Right here, our feet are a little bit too close together. Okay, so we want to see that wide base after the swing, and then back to the athletic foundation. All right, very important that our momentum is always going forward. So right here, she's leaning back on her back foot, and she's not able to really go forward inside the court. Okay, what we want to see is really get that momentum going in and leaning forward into the shot, so we're really able to accelerate fully. Another thing that we've been working on is really staying closer to the baseline. Okay, so right here we want to be on top of that baseline, hitting that ball nice and early, keeping that backswing a little bit shorter. Okay, when that backswing gets too long, we have a tendency of being a little bit late to the ball. All right, so again, right here we're a little bit late, and the elbow is getting a little bit too close to the body. All right, something that Natsumi has is very good racket acceleration, which I love about that forehand. All right, so we got to continue with that acceleration, getting that ball a little bit earlier. Again, we're a little bit too late with that contact, and that elbow is a little bit too close to the body. Also, again, we want that wide base going through the shot. So when that happens, when we get that contact point more out in front with Natsumi's acceleration, that ball's going to take off, and it's going to have very, very good power, good depth. And again, with her acceleration, that's what we really need. Remember to always get that body weight going forward on that forehand side. So right here, I like this a lot. We're loading. This is an inside-out forehand. We're really loading with the legs. And as we hit, we want to see that body weight still go a little bit more forward instead of leading backwards. Okay? So we want to not go back. We want to always, always go forward no matter what through the shot. Bring that momentum inside the court at all times. Right here is good. We have a nice wide base. Momentum's off the front foot. Excellent. And then when we hit, again, we don't really have that balance right now. So we want to really make sure that the balance is there after we're done hitting the shot and having that wide base with the elbow finishing high all the way up over that shoulder. That last forehand was much better. As you can see right here, she's going into the shot with an open stance forehand. Has good balance, hits, momentum's going forward, finishing high over that shoulder. Excellent work. Let's take a look at the backhand now. On the backhand side, I want to see the same thing with the balance. Right here we have a nice wide base. That's exactly what I want to see. We're in that lock-in position. This is excellent right here. Cap of the racket's directly facing the ball. Eyes are locked in on the ball. Good spacing of the feet. And then when we hit that ball, we want to see that contact out nice in front. Finishing up nice and high. Body weight always going forward again. This is what I like to see a lot right here. So when she's getting that racket back, she's dropping that racket below the ball right here. Excuse me. She's dropping the racket below the ball. She really has a nice brush and good acceleration right here to hit all the way through that ball. I still want to see that longer swing and so her elbows don't go straight up and down. I want to see that elbow going all the way out, all the way through the ball so she can get more depth, more power as well on that backhand side. Better right here though, she still has that wide base. So what I think would really help Natsumi is on this ball right here, the preparation is great. I want to see after she's hitting that ball, I want to see that action reaction with that back foot coming all the way around the ball. So if she does that, she'll have a little bit more acceleration, more power, and more balance. So if her feet are out here, she's able to recover quicker, back to the center with the crossover step.
Okay, let's see some serves.
So on the serve, the first thing we see right here is the trophy position. The trophy position is a 90-degree angle between the arm and the elbow. Okay, so right here that elbow is dropping down too far. So we got to really make sure that the elbow stays up nice and high, and then from there really using those legs to get down nice and low so we can explode up, and we're finishing inside that court. After she's finishing, she does a very good job of finishing all the way up and forward inside the court, and the action reaction leg is great. So I love the legs. I love how she's finishing forward inside the court. The big thing is the elbow. So that's the number one thing we need to work on the serve, making sure that elbow is staying nice and high in the trophy position. So as we look closely right here, that elbow's dropping way too low. When that happens, that racket face can open up too much, and we don't get enough power on that serve. Again, we want to be finishing inside that court with this leg right here.
Natsumi, one first serve, one second serve, okay?
So from this angle, we can really see closely on how that elbow is dropping. Okay, right here it was a bad toss. So with that elbow so far down, it's very hard to get that racket back up fast enough to hit a good serve. So we got to really make sure that elbow stays a little bit higher. I love how the legs are down nice and low. It's very good to jump up and go forward. So right here, the toss, we got to make sure the toss is a little bit more to the left and not more to the right. When that toss is all the way down here, our body weight is shifting to the right, okay? So we got to make sure we have a good toss on the serve. Much better. Alright, well, it's been a pleasure working with Natsumi. I hope to see her again very soon, and we'll get back to working hard and achieving our goals. Alright, take care.